Welcome everyone. So in this video we are going to install the Atom. So first of all, we just not need to install the Atom. We just need to download it from the browser and it will start like an application. So for that, go to Google and just write Atom. Here you will find atom.io. That is the official website for Atom. Just click on that, and if you are using Mac, you will automatically get an option to download for MacOS. So here two things will happen. When you click on download like this one, here it will start downloading. So I just cancel that one because I have already downloaded this one. And why I'm not downloading again is if you have already downloaded this one and if you again download this one, then it will get crashed. So to prevent that, don't download it twice. Now second thing here happen is that when it will get downloaded, it's of 157.4 MB, and I have told you that you do not need to install that one because it will install its file automatically. So here you will get this one after it will install automatically. The thing here is, if you notice, this one is just 157.4 MBs and here 561.8 MBs. That's because it's had decompressed, and after that its size became so large. So this is the reason that if I download it again, it will again start to decompress and it will replace these files, and on replacing, some files get mixed up and some get lost, so the application will get crash. So that's the thing here. After that, you just don't need to do anything, just double click on this one, and here I have something hidden for you. That's the thing you will get when you double click on this Atom. Here the Mac will ask you about the permission, that it's a app downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? So click on open and then wait for the Atom to start, and clear these things. Let me clear our desktop for the Atom. So here we have the Atom, not started yet. So here is the Atom. So this is what the interface you will get when the Atom will start. So here you have welcome guide, and a bunch of options here that is required to install the packages, etc. So this is something looks like government stuff or hacker type stuff, but it's a very simple editor. So let me just remove these unnecessary things here and a new file here. And you can save these files just by save as, and the name, like, let me again save this one first.py, and on the desktop this one save, and when you go to the desktop you will find this one first.py. so that's the file there, and to edit that, just write the code here like print and this time hi, and you can just save this one by Control S or by going there and save, Command S. So that's the editor part of the Atom. And now why I have preferred you the Atom, because if you want to just run this program in any other editor, then what you have to do, just search terminal, and there on the terminal first access the destination. Now here if I have this program, then just write python first.py, and here we have our code running. But in case of Atom, you can also run the code in the Atom itself. You can edit that one here and run the code here. So how to do that? For that, here you will find packages. Follow this step very carefully. In packages, go to setting view, open. You can also open that with the command and comma sign. Now here you will find these options that are also in welcome guide, like packages, themes, etc. Here click on install. Note also there is another thing, packages similar to install, so focus on install. There you have to search for platform io, not platform, this is platform io, and this is or here, platform io, and then IDE terminal, and you will find that alien stuff that is popping up here again and again. So this is the platform io ID terminal. Here this orange alien that look like squirrel also in Windows. So just install this one, click on install, and the atom will automatically install this one. So just wait for the while it get installed. So here I have skipped the part where it's installed and it's take more than 10 minutes. So here we have this setup after the ID installed. And also one more thing, here there are two ID terminals. The one for is like these programming languages, and another one for is electronics kind of stuff like IoT and Arduino. So after it get installed, how to check whether it's installed or not? You will get this plus symbol here, new terminal. So like I have this my first.py, here click on plus, and there will be a console open here, that is the terminal, and it is same like the terminal there. You will notice this thing, and like that one, if you write Python, it will open up a shell where you can do programming stuff. Like here I have 3 plus 5 8, and then print, and then hello, and here we have hello. And to exit that one, just exit, and to clear the screen just clear. So that's the terminal here. Now this is the benefit of Atom, and it's the one of most powerful editor. Now I have the file first.py. So to run that file, just write Python similar to the terminal, and here first.py, and here we have hi. So that's the Atom here. And one more thing here in Python, here we have automatically Python 3.7 because we have downloaded the latest Atom. So I hope you like this editor, and there is I haven't told you that there is no foundation on you can use anyone that you want to. So more we will learn about the Atom in the next lectures. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome everyone. So in this video we are going to learn that how we can install the Python on Mac. So first thing to notice here is that Python is by default on Mac. You did not need to install the Python on Mac like you have to install the Python on Windows. But there is a thing, let me show you that one, then you will understand it better. Now first of all, you see this search bar here on the right top corner. Open that one and search terminal. This terminal is like the command prompt on Windows, and here in the terminal you can write any program, you can read any program, and also you can run any program, and whatever the language you are using, the terminal will work. Like we have to use the Python in this course, so here write Python, then it will open a shell for Python. Here you will do editing about your Python program, and like let me also show you this one. Like if I write print and hello, so here we have print hello, and here we have the output. This syntax is in Python, there is no such statement terminator and no like printf and another thing. Also if I write 3 plus 5, here we have 8. So this is the terminal. I think you get the idea what this thing is. Now if I want to exit this shell, then I will just write exit and the parentheses. I will get out of this one. So now here are a few basic things before going on Python about this terminal that we need to use. Also you can use this terminal to run any program that you will build, and you can also use this terminal to work with this course. Just use any editor and then make your program to run in this terminal, and the editor can just simply be the ideal editor in the MacBook. So few things here, like if you want to run any program that you cannot just directly write the name of your program to run that one here. Like if I have program first.py, first thing I did not have this one, then it will show error. Also, if there's any program exists with this name, I cannot just simply run that program. First I have to get to the program. Like if I have a folder here on the desktop, new folder, and let me rename this folder Python, and let me also write 1, so then it will be show that this is the folder. Now if my program is in this folder and I want to run that program, so first I need to access this folder and then I will access the program. So there are few basic commands that are required to change the directories. These things are known as directories. Like I am now in, like if you write here pwd, it will show your current directory. So I am in users dev, so that's my directory right now. And if I want to change my directory, so for change directory we have a keyword cd, that stands for change directory, and then you will write the folder name where you want to access. One more thing, like if I have python 1, I cannot directly access this folder. First of all, there is a spell mistake here, let me write python python 1. So again, you cannot directly access this folder, and that's because this folder is on desktop and now I'm in users dev and the desktop is within the dev. So first I need to access the desktop, then I will access this python 1. So first I need to access the cd desktop. Now I'm in desktop, you can also check this one, desktop. Now if I want to access this one, I will again write cd and then python 1. Now I'm in python 1, and if I check my directory, here I'm in python 1. So that's the few basic commands about entering any folder. Now if you want to exit any folder, just write cd ... You will get one folder out. Like now I am in desktop, and if you can write cd ... sorry, I did not have a space here because space is required in cd space ... So cd space ... Now you are out of the desktop, and again if I check my directory, I am in users dev. Now one more thing, if you directly want to access the Python and you don't want to use two syntaxes, then just write cd first desktop slash and then python 1, and you will directly access to python 1. So these are the commands for changing the directory. Now about our program. So first of all, if you need to create a program in this folder, so how can you create a program? So there are many options, but by using the command prompt, you have to just write, first of all, make sure you are in the exact folder like in python 1. So first of all, write touch and then your program name like first.py. Now there's nothing happen here, but if you will check this folder, there's a program first.py. So this is one more basic thing. And now one more thing here, like if I get on the desktop and if I want to know that how many things are there so that I can choose the proper path for my file, like if I have another folder here, untitled folder, and I want to know how many folders are there on the desktop. Come here. So this one wants to be there, don't disturb these things. So I will write to check that ls, small n, s and small l. So here I have python 1 and this untitled folder that I don't want to move. So now this is one more basic thing here. And what about running the Python code there in the command prompt? So first of all, you have to write a code, and here we have our Python file. You can edit this one with the by default editor, that is ideal here. So here we have this one, the editor, and if you notice here, this file is here like first.py. Now if you write any Python program here like print and hello, that is the basic program, and let me also write hello world so that it will be completely the first program. So here we have hello world. First of all, save this one, and here we have save. So I have saved this file with this print hello world. Now if I want to run that program, first of all, again you need to access the folder. So here I have Python 1, so I'm in Python 1 right now, and if I need to run that program, I cannot directly just write first.py. It will show you error, and that's because you did not specify that with what language you want to run that program, or what's the thing with the terminal can run that program. So you have to write let the cursor move, Python, and then your program name first and that .py, and you will get hello world. So that's the terminal here. Now we do not require this terminal for working on our programs, because this will be very complex. First edit here the program and then run that program here. You can also make the files here directly in the terminal and use them. That's what you can also check on Google, because this one is not the subject of our course, and we will not focus much on this one because few in hundreds will prefer this thing, so don't get in this thing much more. Now one thing here that I have told you in the beginning of video, that Python is pre-installed in every Mac, so why we need to install the Python again? So if you write Python here, first let me exit this one and clear is the command for clearing this screen. You have to just write clear and enter. Everything will be clear from here. Now what I'm showing you, if I write Python here, a Python shell will be opened here, and if you notice in your Mac, before installing the Python, you will find here Python 2 point something is written. In my Mac there is 3.7.3 that I have installed, and if you can see here, no, this is not the time that I have installed. I have installed this a moment ago. So if you check in your Mac, you will find 2.7. That's the previous version of Python 2.7. So you have to install the newer version of Python, that is Python 3.7. When you install that one, you will also get Python 3.7 here. So make sure you have installed the Python, otherwise there will be many features that you will lack that are in Python 3, not in Python 2. So that's why we need to install the Python on our Mac. Now to install the Python, just go to Google and write Python, and just write Python, that's enough. So go to python.org, and there you will find this whole, that's the website for Python. Now here in the downloads, you will get the option according to your version that you are using. Like I'm using MacOS. If you are using, just click on Windows if you are using Windows. Now here I'm using Mac, so I will download for Mac. Make sure you are downloading Python 3.7.3, then it will start to download here. And after the download, let me show you that one also. You will get Python in your downloads. So let me check how much it is. So here it is downloaded, and when I open the folder, so here we have the Python. To install this one in your PC, just double click here, and the installer will start installing this one. So this is the interface you will get. It's very simple, you do not need to do anything, just click on continue, 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 and agree, and then continue. Now here you have install option, so I have already installed this one, so this one is for you. Just click install and it will be installed in your computer. Nothing more you have to do there. It will automatically get refreshed in the terminal. Where is the terminal? Here it will automatically be 3.7.3. so that's the terminal here. Now one more thing, here we have a Python 1 folder. So if you just check the options here, you have these options. There is no option to open the terminal in this folder. You have to access this search terminal, then access the directory cd dash dash dash, and then you have to go there. What about if you can directly access this thing, terminal on this folder? So for that, go to this Apple logo here, system preferences, and in system preferences select the keyboard. You just need to do it once, it will be automatically done after that one. So here in this one, go to services and select new terminal at folder. So your new terminal will be open on the folder. That's the only thing you need to do. Just click on this one, and then to make a right click, control plus your click on your trackpad, then you will get this option. Here you have new terminal at folder, and now you are directly on that folder. If you see this Python 1, so if you are getting this option on file, then it's good, and if you are not getting, then where is my text editor? Just forget that. Write control plus your click. That will be like this one. Here you will find this option, new terminal at folder. Also there are many things other there, you can make any change you want to. So this is another basic about this one. So enough for the terminal. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome everyone. So now we are done with the Atom, and just Jupyter notebooks are left. So for the Jupyter notebooks, we have two different methods to use them. First is with the internet connectivity, second is the without the internet. Now for those who did not watch the Windows portion for downloading Jupyter notebooks, for them there is another lecture here, that what the Jupyter notebooks are and how we can use them. So Jupyter notebooks are something like, you can imagine that there is a virtual environment for you where you can code, and there is an terminal with every cell. You just write code and there is a terminal with that. So this is the editor I believe most of you are going to prefer. And why? That's because it's so easy to use. So first of all, the first way to use the Jupyter notebooks is just Google and write there Jupyter, and there you will find jupyter.org. Enter that one, and here I believe this is the most popular editor in the whole world. So here you have two different options: install the notebook and try it in your browser. So click on try it in your browser, and there try with Python, and there you will find a binder that will open up a Jupyter notebook. So why I require a browser for this one? So the thing is that the notebook where we are going to write, that will be shown to you in a minute, is just a notebook. Like here, this is the beginning part of the notebook, that something look like. So what I'm saying is that it's just a part where you can write. So any editor has some files related to the code that is used in that one, so that it will prefer the files that matches the syntax, and by that you will get the Python working. So how will it work without the files? So that is the thing here. In Jupyter notebook there is nothing like files we have. It prefer the server and take the instructions from there and run the code directly. So that's why we require the server for Jupyter notebooks. It's like PHP, that we cannot run PHP directly on our PC. We require host. Host is something that is providing instructions according to the syntaxes to the platform. So the first way that I'm teaching you here is with the server. So from here, this is the way Jupyter notebooks look like, and this is where we do not need to code, and I will tell you more about the Jupyter notebooks in the further lectures. This module is just about installing them, so all these things will be explained to you, so don't worry about them. I just explain you the things that is required for the next 2 or 3 modules. So first of all, click on File, New Notebook, and select Python 3. From there you will get something. Let that open. So here is this thing you will get, the editing environment. Here these things are known as cell. First important thing. Second is the Python 3, from which it shows that it's using Python 3. Third is this thing, code. Make sure always code is selected here instead of these things. These are the other things for headings, etc. So in this, here you write the code like 3 plus 5, our usual example. And if you want to run this code, don't press enter, press shift plus enter, or we can say shift plus return on Mac keyboard. Here you will find it, and here you will find the number of line that is using, or the number of cell that is being in used. Like if I make here print hi and shift enter, this one is 2. So here the number of cell you are using, the number will be shown here. One more thing, here we have out, because you not return print. If you return print in this thing like print 3 plus 5 and shift enter, in that case why it not worked, shift enter, let we use a different method. X is equal to 3 plus 5. I didn't know why that did not work, maybe due to server connectivity. Now here we have that output, maybe it's a little slower. Now if you also press enter this one, you will get again the same output, because our X is equal to 3 plus 5. And that's the thing here, the number of cell will change here, and that's why I have told you this is the most easy way. And my internet connection is something slow right now, maybe that's why it's a little bit slower, but it's very fast. You just right shift enter and it will automatically print out the results. Here you will not get out first thing, second this will become 5. Now few more things here, you can edit the name of notebook from here, click on title, and you can change the name whatever you want to. One more thing, in file you can download this file whatever you have written there, so that you can save your work and study that later, unless you're otherwise your work will get lost. So this is the Jupyter notebook, and this is the first method by which you can use the Jupyter notebooks. Now for those who did not want to work on internet again and again, so what to do? So in that case, let me just get to the Google. So here we are on Google. For them we have something known as Anaconda. So here we will find www.anaconda.com, click on that one, and here you will get the download link in Anaconda. That is the official website of Anaconda, because it's also a very large platform. Click on download. So one more thing here, what actually is Anaconda? So Anaconda is generally like you are using browser for the notebooks, Jupyter notebooks. So what if you use your own computer as host? So that is what Anaconda will do. It will make your computer or your PC as a local host. I think local host is the proper word for that, and it's generally used. So local host is created by Anaconda. There are many similar applications that also do this, like XAMPP, etc. But for Python we prefer Anaconda. So here you see it creates host for these things. So these things run with the Anaconda, like Jupyter, Spider, NumPy. So it's a very useful thing, and I also suggest you to download this one, because this is once download thing is a very large file like 637 MB, but once you will download it, you will not require any internet connectivity because all the instructions are stored in Anaconda files. It will prefer these instructions and run your file again and again. So just click on this download and it will automatically get downloaded 637 MB. Make sure that for the platform you need to download is in black, others will be in green. Like if I want to download for Windows, other two will become green. For Mac, click on this one and then download. After that it will get start to download automatically. So the download speed is fine, but that is not fine of the browser. So I have already downloaded this one, so I'm not going to download it again. Now on the downloads, I have here the Anaconda. Here you see this one. So when you double click on this one, it will start to install the files. One more thing here, if you did not have downloaded the Python 3.7, then it will not get installed in your Mac because your Mac has 2.7 and we have downloaded this Anaconda for 3.7. if you have noticed there, 3.7 version. So it will not get downloaded by this installer if you did not have the Python 3.7. so make sure that thing. So click on continue because I have already downloaded it. Here you just need to click on continue like the Atom and like the Python 3, add free, continue, and there will be file selection. You can select anywhere, so like I have selected for there. Now installation type, you do not require to do anything here, and make sure that you have sufficient space in your Mac because Apple MacBooks are not good in space, so it requires 2.13 GB. So now click on install, and again I have already installed this one, so I believe you will install this one because just a simple step of install, and after that it get installed. This is what it will look like in Launchpad before this cute crocodile. So when you click on Anaconda, this one starts to get in control, and just wait for this one to get in work. So here it is started, and this is the thing that takes time every time. So just make it in working once and make the PC sleep. Don't start it again and again. So here we have the interface of Anaconda, so don't show it again. So these are the platform that will be generated by the Anaconda, and it's very simple and easy to use. Like you have seen there in the browser, we have made several changes, like in first try the notebooks, then in Blender, and here you just have to click on launch. Like here I want to launch Jupyter. Other things are of no use for us, but all these things are very useful. So just click on launch. Make sure on Jupyter notebook, not on Jupyter lab. So here it will automatically start the Jupyter notebooks, and wait for the process. One more thing also here, you can also install the Jupyter notebooks directly by using the terminal. So we have commands in terminal, that is with the install the Jupyter notebooks, and I will not tell you about these because that's a little complex thing there. This one is very easy in further videos, that's why this one, they both are same, it's just a different page there. So here click on new and select Python 3. I think you have already noticed this one, localhost, that is the host generated by the Anaconda on our Mac. Now here we have the cell and the Jupyter notebook similar to the previous one, and again if I write 3 plus 5 and shift return, so it will show result in a while. Maybe these Jupyter notebooks are slow in Mac, not the server. So these are the Jupyter notebooks. Here we have 8 our output, and the same things like change this thing and title to anything, and make sure code is there. In case of markdown, it will not be code. Like if I have shift enter, it will be a like something heading there. So make sure you have selected code. So these are the Jupyter notebooks, and I think you are going to prefer these because these are easy to use. So if you want to prefer these, then you can prefer these also. They are very good, and that's why I have shown you that you can prefer these. So thanks for watching, and we are done with installing the editors, and I will see you in the next module. Welcome everyone. So in this module we are going to cover that how we can install the editors on Mac. So we are done with the Windows, and now we are moving on Mac. Those who are working on Windows can skip this module. There is nothing important for them. And now, first of all, just like the Windows, if you go to Google and there search for the Python editors. So here we have Python editors. You will get a list of many editors here, out of which you can use anyone that is more suitable to you. But in this course we are going to use the Atom, that is for basic Python and some desktop applications, and then Jupyter for the data analysis and data visualization. But again, you can use any of these. There is no foundation for you. The one you find more suitable and easy to use, you can check that one. So from the very next video we are going to learn that how we can install the Python on Mac, and then we will install the Atom and then Jupyter notebooks. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.